Hello? Hello, Mr. Ren, are you right?
Yeah.
Yeah? So we're given an array, so we want to
Triplet.
find out the increasing subsequence triplet. Okay. Increasing subsequence. What's the subsequence? Triplet. What's triplet?
Three numbers together.
Three numbers. Triplet, three numbers. What's subsequence?
Is where you can pick anywhere you like.
Okay, so let's say 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. What's the how many subsequence? I mean, let's say for the triplet subsequent.
15.
How many of these?
What?
The subsequence of the what's subsequence, by the way?
You can pick from anywhere.
Yeah, subsequence is original. This is the original array, and we are allowed to remove 0 or more elements from it, and the remaining is the subsequence. For example, if I remove 2 and 4, the remaining will be 1, 3, 5. If I remove 1, 2, 3, the 4, 5 is the subsequent. Okay, so as we can see, we remove some elements from the original array, and then the remaining is the subsequence. The order, right? The relative order between two elements do not change. Right? The sublist, on the other hand, is continuous, right? Remember the sublist. Sublist. Or subarray sometimes. Sublist and subarray, right? Any single element is a sublist subarray, and then otherwise we can pick two index, the left and right. For example, if we pick the first index as the first index here, and the second index here, and then 1 to 4 is a subsequent sublist. Yeah, 2 and 5 is a sublist. 2 and 4. Okay, so listen to me. Is sublist also a subsequence? So can I say sublist?
One type of one.
Sublist belongs to one of the subsequence. Is it true?
It's a type of one.
Is this true? Sublist belongs to subsequence. It's also a subsequence. Yeah?
Yeah.
Yeah? Of course this is true, right? Because sublist, is also a subsequence, right? Okay? Okay? What you doing?
Nothing stops.
Okay, so now triplets. We want to find out the three numbers triplets. Right? Three numbers, and then they need to be increasing. Okay, so for example, if this true, then we can find a triplet which is increasing in this array.
1, 2, 3.
Yeah, obviously, or 2, 3, 5, or 1, 4, 5, or every triplet subsequent triplet is increasing. So that's true. Okay, and how about I write another one on the other hand, which is 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Can you find the increasing subsequent triplet in this array?
No.
No. Okay, that's good because you can't find any, so we return false. Okay.
No.
Okay, so what's your approach of solving this problem? What's the approach of solving this problem?
Is like you
What can we do about it? What can we do about it? Proof falsing, yes? We can prove false. How can we prove
Math
false?
infinity.
How can we prove false? I mean, prove false. What's the time complexity if we want to prove false a triplet? Come on,
O and cubic.
O and cubic. Well done. Okay. O and cubic. Look, if we want to prove false a pair, yeah.
O and square.
Okay, yeah. O n square. If we want to prove false a number,
O n.
well done. If we want to prove false, what's the name of four numbers together?
Quadruple.
Quadruple. Yeah. What's the time complexity?
O n quadruple thing.
O n 4 to the power 4. Yeah, you got it. Yeah? So how can we prove false this one? Look, we can do this. For I in range n. N is the number of the number of numbers. Yeah. And then for j, can I not hear the noise, please?
Okay.
in range, we start from I plus 1 to n. And then for k, in ranges, okay? And then j plus 1 to n, right? So in this case, look, I is smaller than j is smaller than k. And we just have to check if nums I smaller than nums j smaller than nums k, okay? And then we return true, right? Easy, right?
Yes,
Otherwise
sir.
return false. Yeah? Is it? Can you understand? Do you understand why this is I plus 1, start from I plus 1, and why k is start from j plus 1? So why are we, look, I from 0 to n minus 1, but why j is from I plus 1, why k is from j plus 1?
It's because
We want to make sure what?
we want to make sure that it's a triplet and 3 like in order.
We want to make sure I index the numbers are one at each other, right?
Yeah.
I, j, k, and then this is the increasing. Okay. Obviously, this is very slow, right? Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah.
So look, what's the? So can we improve? I mean, can we improve?
Yeah.
Obviously, yeah. Otherwise, there is no point of doing this lesson, right? So we want to improve this. So what's the if we can find the first two numbers, right? If let's say I can find first two numbers, locate two numbers, yeah. The smallest two numbers we found so far, which are increasing, yeah. So look, look, if I know 1, 3 is the it's the first two numbers, and then I can just check if 4 is bigger than both of them, then it's true, right? Alright? Yeah. So look, if I know, let's say another less obvious example, like 1, 0, 4, 2, maybe let's say 1, 0, 1, 2, 0, 4, 0, 5. Okay, can you find the increasing subsequence triplets here?
2, 0, no.
2,
I can't find any. No, 0, 1, 2.
0, 1, 2, yeah. Okay, well, let's say found this 0 minus 1, okay? Can you still find it?
No.
Are you sure? Come on, it's very obvious. It's very obvious. Can you find 3 numbers which are increasing? Come on, keep looking. It's there.
0, 2, 4.
0, 2, 4, yes. Or 2, 4, 5, okay? Or 1, 4, 5, okay? Yeah? Okay, so look.
Or minus 1. Minus 1, 0, 4.
Oh, yeah, many. So look. So let's say I have a look at 1, 1, and then this number is smaller than that, so now become 0. So I have smaller 0, 0 minus 1. No? Okay, so minus 1. Yeah, minus 1, 2. Okay? Right? So now 0 bigger than both, no? Because 0 is bigger than 1, bigger than 2, so I replace 2 with 0, so it's minus 1, 0. Okay, then 4 is bigger than both minus 1 and 0, so I return true. Right? Yeah? So the key point is I keep tracking of the first two numbers in order. So I keep tracking. Look. Okay, let's say A equals infinity at the beginning, B equals infinity. Okay, so how do we get it? Look, 1 is smaller than infinity, so I change this to 1. Yeah?
Yeah.
0, is this smaller than 1? Yeah?
Yeah.
So I change this to 0. Minus 1, is this smaller than 0?
Yeah.
Okay, I change this to minus 1. 2 is smaller than minus 1?
No.
Is it 2 smaller than infinity?
Yeah.
I change this to 2. Okay, so I have minus 1, 2 here, right? 0, is it smaller than minus 1?
No.
Is it smaller than 2?
Yes.
So I replace this 2 with 0. So now the subsequence, first 2 is minus 1, 0, yeah? 4, is it smaller than minus 1?
No.
Smaller than 0?
No.
What does it mean? If it's not smaller than A, it's not smaller than B, what does it mean?
We can put it on the end.
Yeah, we can put it on that. It's bigger than A and B. A, B here, right? So if it's not smaller than A, it's not smaller than B, so it's somewhere here. So we find the increasing subset.
C.
Yeah? So we
Minus 1, 0, 4.
minus 1, 0, minus 1, 0, 4. Yeah, you see, get it, do you get it? Look, is it smaller than A? No. Is it smaller than B? No. So where is it? It's here. Huh?
Yeah.
So A is smaller than B, right? A is smaller than B. And it's somewhere here, so we find the C here. Return true. So what's the time complexity? Exactly. What's the space complexity? Are we using an additional linear space? No?
No.
What's that?
Oh,
Oh, one. Yeah. So better than this one, right? Obviously. Okay, so let's quickly write this and then we'll be. Okay, then you tell me, okay? Define increasing triplet subsequent. You know, sometimes we use the triplet, you know the twins, yeah? Yeah, the twins look the same, right? Yeah, the triplets, three kids look the same. That's also called triplet, yeah? Got it? So n, okay, let's say numbers here. Now n equals the length of the numbers, yeah? And at the beginning, a equals b equals the biggest number you can think of, which is what?
infinity.
Mass.infinity. And then we can go through the number. Actually, we don't need to write this, we just can go through the numbers. For I in numbers, if I is smaller or equal A, come on, are you okay? If I, come on, if I is smaller or equal than A, what should we do? If I is smaller or equal than A, what should we do?
We shall put
A will be,
equals I.
yeah, and else if I is smaller than equal than B, what should we do? If I is smaller than equal than B, what should we do?
We shall B equals I.
Yeah.
Haha.
Else, what do we do? Else, what do we do? Come on, else, what do we do?
Put it on the end.
What do we return what? We found it.
True.
Yeah. And otherwise, if we follow this, then we can't find it and return what?
False!
Wow. You're on fire today. Yeah? Is it right? Is it right?
Yeah.
Any questions so far today? So what have you learned today?
About the increasing triplet subsequence.
Okay, so I'm going to write the number, yeah? 3, 2, 1, 4, 0, 0, minus 1, 5. Can you find the increasing sublist here?
3, 4, 5. 2, 4, 5.
Yeah?
0 minus 1, 5.
Can you find the increasing sublist here? Come on, there's one.
3, 4, 5, which I just said.
Okay, 3, 4, 5, yes. Another one?
2, 4, 5.
2, 4, 5, okay. Got it. Yeah?
1, 4, 5.
1, 4, 5, okay.
0.
No.
0, 4.
Yeah? Okay, that's
No,
it.
look at this. 0.
Okay.
See?
Okay, that's it for today. Bye bye. Do a dancing in the front.
Bye! Look at
Next
my
time.
strength! Bye!
Okay, bye bye.
I can touch the roof.